Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, October 31st. It is Halloween, October 23. Happy Halloween to the ones who celebrating. And to the ones who think it's an evil holiday and they don't believe in no rituals and all that type stuff. Happy Halloween to you too. Excuse me. Because actually, y'all do more rituals than anybody. You have a ritual where you drinking your Savior's blood and eat his body once a month. So, if that ain't a ritual, I don't know what it is. That's neither here nor there. This video is, I was looking at some tragic stories of some young black teenagers, young men, that's thrown their whole lives away with crime, right? Violent crime, just doing things to end up in prison, right? And I was talking to a guy at the gas, a little young cat at the gas station yesterday, right? He was listening to a rap song where the guy was talking about killing, selling drugs and kill that N-word and, you know, all that type of stuff, right? That's what the music is nowadays, the rap music. It's a pipeline to prison for our young black youth, right? Spending the meal. So I'm like, man, why you listen to that mess, man? I like old school music. If you like old school, they call me OG. Oh, you like Young Dolph? I'm like, no, man, that ain't old school. I don't listen to no rap. Nothing that's talking about killing each other. I don't listen to nothing talking about selling drugs no more. Something they're gonna have your little young self in prison. When I say old school, I'm talking about Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm talking about love music. I'm talking about classic music. I'm talking about music like that. I don't listen to stuff that's gonna make you feel good. Stuff that make you want to do something positive. Make you want to go hug your old lady, make love to your girl. That kind of music. I don't want to listen to music that make me want to go kill somebody. And the thing about the music, I'm talking to the young cat right now, right? At this time, this is a conversation we have. I'm like, the music you listen to, bro, them guys ain't telling you the whole truth. They glorifying and glamorizing, killing, and, you know, what they call crashing out. But what they ain't telling you, little young selves, is that you go to prison afterwards. They leave that part out. Hold on, y'all. I'm an expert backer. Yeah, they leave that part out about prison. They don't tell y'all the whole story when they be on here rapping and lying, because most of these guys ain't even living the life they rapping about. They're just doing what a lot of people on social media do, is telling people what they want to hear to make money. But they ain't actually doing it themselves. So I commenced to telling him, and I want y'all, if you happen to have a young son, especially a young black son that is on the wrong path and you can't tell him nothing, and he looking like he on his way to prison to the grave, right? Show him this video for what I'm about to let you tell y'all. I noticed, I was like, man, look, out of all the music y'all listen to, none of this music really tells y'all, and none of these people that's influencing you to do the things that you're doing, all this killing, everything, look around, y'all can't talk about and discuss nothing, just an old school, you can't do an old school fight, you gotta kill. Then you end up doing life in prison or whatever. And y'all don't think about what's that really like. Being in prison for any amount of time, let alone life. You don't want to go to prison for 10 days. So I broke it down to him what I know about prison from experience. I've never been to prison myself, but I've been in prison visiting family and friends, right, over a period of years, back and forth to prison, visiting people, loved ones, friends of mine, going to see them, putting some on the books, or go and encourage them or whatever. And these are stories that was given to me to give to y'all, to give to your young fellow males going, that's on their way to prison, that think it's gonna be all fun and games, right? And I got a brother, ex-brother-in-law, did like 20 straight years. Went in when he was like 16, went to the big boy prison at 16. Did 20 years straight. No parole, getting out early, none of 20 years, 20 Christmases, 20 4th of July, 20 New Year in prison. And some of the horror stories that he told me about what happened to the young guys that come in that thing is gonna be all games, and they was tough on the street. They quick to kill you, but they can't fight. So now you done kill somebody out here on these streets, and now you in an environment where you're gonna need to be able to defend yourself, and you can't, and you don't have no gun. Now you become a victim. And he was telling me about, like, when he first went in, and I got a couple more friends and family members that's still in prison right now. Ain't never getting out. Hold on, let me drop this trailer. And I got friends that will never get out of prison. And so they tell me the horror stories, right? And it's like this. Imagine you're a little young dude, right? You 17, 18, 19 years old. You about 5'9", 5'10", 150 pounds. And on the street, you're a killer. You bad with that pistol, right? You end up going to prison. Remember, I just said you're 5'9", and you're 150 pounds. But you're bad with that pistol, but you ain't bad with these. Now you're in prison because you just murdered somebody. You got 20 years to life, right? Now you're in an environment, when you first walk in the door, you see guys 6'4", 6'5", 280 pounds of all muscle, and they gay as hell. 6'4", 6'5", 270 pounds of muscle. Ain't never getting out. And they gay as hell. And they see you walk your little young ass in there. 5'9", 160 pounds, you think you bad. The badder you are, or the badder you think you are, the more attractive you are to them. Because they're hunters, they're predators. They're looking for the bad mother, you know, to dominate. This what guys in prison telling me, my friends, family members, well, because they some big jokers. And admitted to me that they participate in homosexual activity. After being there for so long, it does something to your mind. You got men walking around now with panties on, got lipstick on that they done made out of Skittles. They make makeup. Men walk around with makeup on and panties or whatever. The men that came in there as men, they got turned out. They was hard on the street, but they couldn't fight. They bagged them pistols. Little young boy walk around in panties, braiding some grown man's hair, washing another man's drawers, being prostituted for your butt. Yes. Here you done walked your little bad ass in there, thinking you tough, and you got a raping crew. Yes, raping crew. Guys that are like a gang that just rape people. They're not looking for fight, they're looking for booty. They rape. And they're looking for little young tenders like your son who think he bad out here killing folks come in there, and they already impeached him out. They done already drew straws on who gonna get him. So here you come in there with a man. These men in here ain't never getting out of prison, bigger than professional bodybuilders, and gay is all I do. And they want you. And you ain't got no protection. The CEO or whatever, they don't care nothing about you. You can't fight. You finna become somebody's boy. It's just what it is. Show it to your sons, y'all. Show it to your young son. I'm not making this up. It might be somebody watching this video that's been in prison before they know what I'm saying is true. It is a nightmare for these little young boys going to prison now. And ain't nobody telling them these things. They think they just gonna go and lounge and relax or whatever and chill out. Homosexuality is running rampant in our prison system. Sexual assault is running rampant in our prison system. Men are getting raped in prison. Well, these little boys that's coming in there thinking they men, thinking they bad, thinking they tough, and they end up being somebody's boy. My brother-in-law was telling me about when he first got there. They would put a honey bun on your bunk. You come in there, you hungry, whatever, you don't know the better. You see the honey bun sitting there, you just thinking it just, it's just in there, right? So you eat the honey bun. Then all of a sudden, your cellmate come in and say, hey man, you seen a honey bun on the bed? And your son be like, yeah, I thought it was just something that, they get us or whatever. So I was hungry, I ate it. And so your cellmate, who's 6'5", 280 pounds of all muscle, and he's gay, he'd be like, no, that was my honey bun, and I want it back. So your son said, okay, I'll buy you another one, I'll replace it for you. And the gay guy be like, no, I don't want another one. I don't want you to buy me one. I want the one you ate. I want that one back. So your son thinking, how can I give you that one back if I didn't ate it? But the gay guy thinking, I'm gonna get it back because I'm gonna go in your butt where it's at. I'm gonna dig up in your butt and get it out. That's how I'm gonna get it back. Listen to what I'm saying. Your son ate the honey bun, your badass son that's in prison now. He done ate the honey bun that was left on his bunk because he ain't know that he was being set up to be raped. He ate the honey bun because he was hungry, not knowing what's going to happen to him because he ate that honey bun. So here comes your cellmate, big 6'5", 280 pound mass monster, strong as a bull and gay. And you in his cell with him, that's your cellmate. You 5'9", 5'10", 150. And you done ate that honey bun and he said he wanted it back. You got money on the books to be able to buy him another one. He don't want another one. He want the one you ate. That one holds value to him, the sentimental value. He wants that one. That one means something to him, the one you ate. He don't want another one at the store. Yes, you can replace it. He don't want that one. You've been set up and don't know it. He wants the one you ate, and by being in your stomach, going down to your intestines, how you think he gonna get it back? He finna do some plumbing inside of your son to get that honey bun back that he done ate, cause it's in his stomach now, right? How else he gonna go in his stomach if he ain't finna do surgery? He finna go in that booty and get that honey bun back. And your son can't resist him cause if he say no, the man 6'5", 280 pounds, he done already been there 15 years, and he ain't never getting out, and your son in there just look like a little boy to him. Show this to your sons who out here about to crash out and end up behind them bars, thinking they finna be in there playing cards with their homeboys. Not knowing their homeboys in their gate too, because they done got turned out. Them little badass dudes that you was out in the street with that was gangsta out here, you don't know they ain't not getting turned out because they ain't gonna tell you. You ain't gonna know till you show up and find out, man, your boy over there, you know, that's Big Rufus little boy. Big Roof? What you mean that's Rufus little boy? Rufus fucking your friend that you on the street chilling with. He been in here getting turned out, passed around. That's what's in prison that they ain't letting y'all know. You little young badasses out here that thinking y'all killers and gangsters. That's what y'all don't know about. That's what's waiting on you behind them bars. You better chill. You better go get your job. You better leave them niggas alone that you hanging out with. That's where y'all gonna end up. It's some old timers in there, baby, that's been in there and they gonna never get out. And they gay as they gay. And they ain't just regular gay, they like to take it. They get a fetish, a thrill out of taking it from you. They want you to resist. That get them off. Prison do something to your mind. That ain't where you want to be, especially if you can't fight. Especially if you ain't got and you go in there, your money, you ain't got nobody send you no money, you keep nothing on your books, you might end up being a prostitute. A male prostitute because you in there starving. That little food they feed you, it ain't enough. So show this to your little young family members, little young boys who think they bad and tough and they out here heading down the wrong path, gonna end up in prison, and they thinking they're gonna be in there as bad as they is out here. Not knowing there's some bad ones in there, boy, waiting on you, waiting on your son. Gonna bust his cheeks wide open. Sure live. There ain't no game in there. And then you can be a fighter. What good is you being a fighter when there's four 300-pound dudes holding you down, raping you? You thought you was bad. Imagine what they're gonna do to your mindset. And now you got to come out here and not let nobody know that happened to you. Listen, young men, y'all chill out, man. Get your life together. I promise you. I remember going visiting my brother-in-law and friends or whatever, some of my friends over the years in prison. These some of the biggest dudes I was seeing, and I've been in the weightlifting for 20 years plus, working out in the gym. Got all kinds of equipment that I got access to, all kinds of nutrition and stuff like that. And I go walk in this prison and visit my folks, and I'm looking around these dudes in here, man. These some of the biggest jokers I ever seen in my life. I'm like, man, how these jokers get so goddamn big? I'm talking about arms big as my hand, in prison, yoked up. I'm like, is these boys on steroids or what? He's like, nah, man, they just work out every day, all this, all they got to do. Some of the biggest, baddest, meanest looking jokers I ever seen in my life, man. And they got the look on their face like, I will kill you at the drop of a dime. And that's where your little young boy finna go. Be up and out with them dudes. And he ain't got no idea, because the rappers ain't telling them. The rappers they listen to ain't telling them, hey, bro, listening to me gonna have you up and there getting bent over by a 6'5", 300-pound sissy. Show this to your son before it's too late. I hope I reach somebody. I hope I ain't scared too many people that wasn't meant to be for this. I'm trying to reach your kid, your little boy, your son before it's too late. Show it to him. Show it to him. It's real in there. I done been in there and saw it. I got people in there right now that's telling me about it. Call them and let me know, man, such and such got raped. Dudes I be knowing, such and such got raped. They in here tearing them up, passing them around here, sissing here. Like, what? Bad as he was, many jokers hit the shot? Yeah, he a sis in here. They tearing him up. It ain't no game, y'all. Quit playing. Get your mind right. Get your life right so you won't end up in that hell. It's hell on earth. Prison ain't nowhere for no man. Especially no young man, no young boy that finna go in there and get a booty tore up. Trust me, it ain't where you want to be. Y'all have a blessed day.